Deep beneath the surface of the world's oceans, silent, stealthy, and almost invisible, sails a true apex predator of the deep, the USS John Warner, SSN 785. She is not just another submarine in the U.S. Navy's arsenal. She is a symbol of American undersea dominance, a fusion of lethal technology, stealth, and firepower. Commissioned into the fleet on August 1, 2015, the USS John Warner is the 12th Virginia-class attack submarine, but the first in the Block III series. Named after former U.S. Senator and Secretary of the Navy John Warner, this submarine represents more than just steel and sonar. It represents the evolution of American naval power, forged for the threats of the 21st century. What sets the USS John Warner apart? Let's start with what lies within. At 377 feet long and displacing over 7,800 tons when submerged, she's built for speed, silence, and lethality. Powered by a nuclear reactor that will never need refueling during her 33-year service life, the John Warner can travel at over 25 knots underwater, although the exact top speed is classified. And thanks to her nuclear propulsion, she can stay submerged for months at a time, limited only by the food and endurance of her crew. But the true strength of the USS John Warner lies in her versatility and advanced design. Unlike the submarines of the Cold War era, she's built not only for deep-sea warfare, but for the complex, multi-domain conflicts of today. She's capable of executing a wide range of missions: anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, intelligence gathering, reconnaissance, mine-laying, and even precision strikes against land targets. Her armament is impressive. Equipped with 12 vertical launch system tubes capable of firing Tomahawk cruise missiles, she can strike high-value targets hundreds of miles inland with pinpoint accuracy. And for close encounters, she has 4 533mm torpedo tubes capable of launching Mk-48 ADCAP torpedoes, devastating weapons designed to take out enemy submarines and surface ships alike. But firepower is only part of the equation. What truly makes the John Warner a masterpiece of naval engineering is her stealth. Built with advanced anechoic coatings, pump jet propulsion, and noise-reducing technologies, she is nearly silent in the water. Her sonar suite is one of the most advanced in the world, capable of detecting enemy vessels before they even know she's in the area. To the adversary, she is a ghost in the deep, unseen, unheard, and always dangerous. The USS John Warner was also the first Virginia-class submarine to be built with the new large aperture bow lab sonar array, replacing the traditional spherical sonar. This change marked a significant leap in passive detection capabilities, making the submarine even harder to detect while improving her own detection range. Another innovation in the Block III design is the redesign of the bow. Instead of 12 individual missile tubes, the John Warner carries 2 large-diameter Virginia payload tubes, each capable of launching 6 Tomahawks. This new configuration, borrowed from the design of the Ohio-class guided missile submarines, makes the John Warner both more flexible and more cost-effective to build. Inside the hull, the John Warner features modular construction, automated systems, and a revolutionary fly-by-wire ship control system, allowing the crew to maneuver the submarine with precision even in shallow waters. The submarine's control room is sleek and modern, with touchscreen interfaces and digital displays replacing the gauges and wheels of older boats. This makes the John Warner not only more effective but easier to operate with a smaller crew. Let's not forget her special operations capability. The USS John Warner can support Navy SEAL teams for covert missions. She's equipped with a dry deck shelter that allows special forces to deploy underwater without surfacing. From sabotage and intelligence gathering to targeted raids behind enemy lines, the John Warner is a silent partner in America's most sensitive missions. Her combat record may be shrouded in secrecy, but what is known speaks volumes. In April 2018, the USS John Warner made history. As part of a joint US-UK operation, she launched 6 Tomahawk cruise missiles against Syrian chemical weapons facilities, marking the first time a Virginia-class submarine was used in a combat strike. She fired from the eastern Mediterranean, hundreds of miles away, yet hit with pinpoint accuracy. It was a demonstration to the world, and to America's adversaries, that the Virginia-class is not just a tool of deterrence, but one of action. Manned by a crew of approximately 135 sailors, including officers and enlisted personnel, life aboard the John Warner is a test of endurance, discipline, and professionalism. These submariners operate in cramped quarters for months at a time, cut off from the world, maintaining constant readiness. Their mission is vital, their presence unacknowledged, their success measured in what doesn't happen, because the enemy never knew they were there. The USS John Warner is not just a ship, it's a statement. A statement that the U.S. Navy remains unmatched beneath the waves. As threats evolve and great power competition returns to the forefront, submarines like the John Warner are more important than ever. They patrol the world's oceans silently, keeping watch, gathering intelligence, and standing ready to strike if called upon. She is the embodiment of American undersea dominance, faster than sound, quieter than fear, and always lurking beneath the surface. This is the USS John Warner, and this is War Wheels United States.